Okay, so this mint, I actually got a little piece from my neighbor. She gave me probably this much because I was making a dish that called for mint. I had asked my neighbors if they by chance had mint in their yard, and one of our neighbors did. So they gave me a little bit, and then I just put it in water. You would, I can do it for demonstration purposes, you would cut it right at the leaf, take off the bottom leaves, like so. You can take that much, or you can take more, but I would take that much, and then I would put this part, the stem, on water, and then it should start getting roots. When it had roots, then I went ahead and planted it here, and planted last year. Last year it was very short. It was kind of like just kind of something like this, but this year it has spread, and mint does tend to, it can eventually like take over the whole bed. It's fine because a lot of pests don't really like mint, the smell of mint. Strawberries also, I just planted these, and these will also take off. They end up shooting off what they're called runners, and it's just like a stick that essentially plants itself, and then it'll start growing another strawberry plant, which I planted it purposely here so it can do it together. So like the mint and strawberries, they can just take over the bed. That's fine. There, I did plant some rosemary and basil, as well as oregano. I feel like these are some of the things that I actually will use and eat. I was thinking of planting lettuce, but I'm still debating because I feel like lettuce usually they tend to be like really big, and I'm not sure if I want that yet. So I did plant some bell peppers right there. I can't zoom in right enough. Bell peppers, those are either the green or the red. I kind of mixed up their sign, so I'm not sure which one's which. I did put them a little bit apart, and then I'm hoping that the rosemary will also help deter some pests. Hi, Alo. And then we did plant some flowers here. Careful, no step on the flower. Can I carry you? But mint is one of my favorite ones to grow. Don't throw it. Where's my mint plant? Oh, here it is. So here I'm probably gonna create another plant and plant it in the front because a lot of like spiders and bugs, they don't really like the smell of mint, so it does deter them. So put them in the front of the house sometimes does help a little bit. And I love the smell of mint. The only thing is that you do have to be careful because again they will take over. It will spread. It's really hardy. And I live in Seattle and we get snow and like I mean not really sometimes, but it survives pretty much all types of weathers. Except for you do have to water it every during the summer. I water it like when I see that it's pretty much dying, but but it's like I feel like it's one of the most hardy plants, mint. And then I just learned about marigolds. Marigolds are also good pest repellents. So that one's I did plant it along the strawberries because I feel like whenever I do plant strawberry plants, usually bugs will eat them. So I probably will only get one that I actually can eat or two. So I don't get that many. So I did plant more marigolds here, and it is actually good to plant flowers. Well, depending on what type of flower, but it is good to plant flowers near your garden because it attracts those bees and good, especially bees. It attracts insects that will help your garden, and it does help. Marigolds apparently do help repel, as well as chives help repel, and these are onions. The chives are over there. I did plant some chives, and I got my tomato, and I planted next to the tomato plants. Also, I planted basil right there, and another marigold here, and just quite a few marigolds. Because I want this to essentially be like really full. I did plant coriander right up, essentially right there. I planted a lot of coriander, as well as I have a few other flowers that I planted there, and basil on that pot. I do have quite a few seeds, and I'm hoping that I can also turn this area with like more bright and make it more bright and add more flowers. And then on Here we have like a rose bush. I did plant a new one there too. So I like. Oh hi. Oh, do you need help? Okay, I'm coming.